Today we're going to take a closer look at identifying slope or rate of change and also focus on starting points and y-intercepts. As we look at this graph of Terence, how did we determine where Terence began when we were moving him on the computer screen? What we looked at always was where this first point was on the left. Here we see that it is just before you get to 1 foot. So we would have said that he started less than 1 foot from the motion detector. And we don't know exactly what that ordered pair would be, but if it's less than 1 foot, I know that the x, because I haven't moved at all left to right yet, would be 0, and the y, in this case, might be something like 0.75. That point right there, that starting point, the point where the line is on the y-axis, is called the y-intercept. That's an important term that we will be using quite a bit now and a lot next semester as well. Another review question here. Is this rate of change of this graph constant? Of course it is. We can tell it's constant because it forms a straight line. Remember, it's not constant if it has a curve or if it changes direction at some point. Since this graph never changes direction, the rate of change is constant. Number 3 says, what is another word used to describe rate of change? This is something that we've talked about, and we've talked about, and we've talked about some more. When we are talking about rate of change, we are also talking about slope. That is the other major term out of this unit that we're going to use going forward. Y-intercept and slope are things that we are going to be talking about quite a bit the rest of the school year. On these two problems here, I want you guys to take a minute, press pause right now, and write down what you believe the starting point is as an ordered pair, and what you believe the rate of change is. Go ahead, press pause, write down your answers, and then unpause to check. Okay, so for this first one on the left, the starting point, remember this is like reading a book, so you're always starting on the left here, and you're always going to be starting here on your y-axis. The starting point is right here. We want to list that starting point as an ordered pair every single time. Your x-coordinate is first. In this case, your x-coordinate is 0. Your y-coordinate is second. In this case, that's 8. Your rate of change you can find on your graph by going from the point on the left to the point on the right. Always check your rise before you check your run. If you start here, you have to go down 2, which is a -2, to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a +5, giving you a rate of change of -2/5. Rise is -2, run is +5. On the second problem, your starting point is right here. Again, your x-coordinate is 0, and your y-coordinate this time is 1. A rate of change this time, you're going up 1, 2, 3. Up is positive, so +3. To the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the right is positive, so it's +3/6. but that can always be simplified. 3 over 6, if it simplifies, simplify it, is a rate of change of 1 over 2. The next page will start the next video.